Great environment for volleyball. The fans on top of you, this pit-like atmosphere. Sound just gets trapped in here, and it really booms when things get loud. Bucknell Zock serves that in. Sliding stop from Bennett. And Uzan with the fingertips. Coming back for Frazelis. Powers that over. And Uzan forces Tessero to lunge for it. A really strong rally coming out of the 15-point break. Overpass from Bennett. O'Connell gets the slide going, and there is Feigl. And let's see if Hardy can wrap this up right here. Bucknell won the first and the third sets, American the second, and let's see if the Bison take the fourth. Bennett had some trouble. It's kept in by Uzan. O'Connell. Kostick goes long. Was it tipped? Yes, it was! The Bison take it in 4. That's the score through 3. Villanova took the first 2 sets, but the third goes to St. John's 25-16, and we're on to the fourth in this Big East matchup. Villanova looking for its first Big East win after dropping its first 2 via sweep. Nick, it's been nice to see the way Villanova has played tonight, but that third set goes to St. John's, and you have to avoid things starting to spin further to St. John's' direction.
Yeah, especially the seasons that Kovalchuk, the setter, is having. Look at the Nova Nation getting down here. Can you do that, Sam?
No, not quite.
Yeah, look at the moves here. We got Macarena.
That's an impressive Macarena, man. That's some skill. And he got a shirt, too. That's a win for that guy.
That's because he got the T-shirt in the T-shirt toss.
Well, the crowd has been into it with Hoops Mania coming up tomorrow night, and chance to get some floor seats for that, enticing students to come here in addition to watching the volleyball they've gotten to watch. Villanova, an absolutely spectacular first set. They get a back and forth second set to go their way, and then in the third, St. John's takes it wire to wire.
Little Hoops Mania retro story for you. My favorite one was 2005. Jay Wright calls out 50 Cent, runs onto the court, throws his jacket right over my head. I decided to let the fans have it instead.
Man, somebody got quite the souvenir that night. Fourth set starting off. St. John's' favor. The Red Storm up 1-0. And back to serve, it's Lucrezia Lodi.
How many aces in a row is that for Lodi?
That's 4. Had the last 3 of the third set.
That's 5 aces tonight. Look at Lodi go.
What a run for her. That time Homer digs it out. And Booth off the slide, has everybody scrambling. Tied up at 1.
That should have been a ball St. John's could get quickly into a rally, get in system, and they fumbled it. And Booth gets another kill. And you'll take that if you're Nova, obviously.
St. John's in the midst of an 8-match win streak. All those 8 have come at home. First time on the road in a long time. Conversely, Villanova back home for the first time in nearly a month. That time St. John's with the point, but Villanova historically has done well here at the Nevin Fieldhouse, and St. John's with Kovalchuk to tap it down.
Yeah, the setter, big 6'3". She made it look like an easy one there, almost like a pin hitter.
Yeah, you don't see a setter at 6'3".
Well, we're seeing them
often.
now more days. With Emma Decker was big for Villanova. Belle Morgan has size. It's kind of a new thing in college volleyball.
Kira Booth that time for Villanova. Ups her total, now at 12 kills for the Wildcats. The time up at 2, and here she is, so smooth.
Awesome from Booth there. Obviously, the size is now more of a factor because you almost need to keep up with the Joneses and have big setters. Ohio State, we mentioned them. They have a big setter, Mac Pedraza, and Wisconsin's had big setters through the years, right? So more big setters out there, which is kind of a newish thing, per se, in volleyball.
Well, Fetzko gets another one to Villanova's stat line as far as aces are concerned. They have 8 of them now and are up 3-2. First lead of the 4th for the Wildcats.
Fesco has 12 digs. Whittingham's worn the Libero shirt this year. At times they've given it to Moody. At times they've given it to Fesco. But so between the Libero and the setter, a lot of different kids have worn that hat and that jersey literally this year.
Kovalchuk upstairs. Good work by Whittingham. You just mentioned her. And that's Johnson to put it away.
Kathleen Johnson, fourth game, energetic, awesome attitude, great personality. Was awesome late in 2019 in that upset over Creighton. Killed it that night. En route to all Big East freshman team honors in 2019. Went through the COVID woes like everybody, injuries. Now she's back.
Rostelli gets teed up, and Whittingham put her body in the way that time, and Homer takes advantage.
Just a lot of smart IQ plays, even when Villanova's not quite perfectly in system. St. John's not expecting it, and you see a softer shot by Homer, and the Red Storm had no answer.
Villanova up 5-2, 4 in a row, and Joanne Persico takes a timeout. We'll take one with her. Come right back here for set 4 on the Villanova Sports Network on Flow Sports.